Hello everyone, I'm Hillary with Dominion Tea, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun with our tea. We're going to go and do some tea and cheese pairings. So why would you pair tea and cheese? Well, because you can, and food and beverage pairings are a lot of fun. So it's not just limited to the wine world or the alcohol world. You can absolutely pair tea with all sorts of foods. So what's the goal in pairing a beverage with food? And so let's use tea in particular. You kind of want to amplify flavors, both in the beverage and what you're eating, and maybe, if you're lucky, produce a third flavor that you weren't expecting. And so we've got some combinations and some suggestions here. A couple of things you should know before you go into this. Make sure before you go to do a tea and cheese pairing that you've actually drunk the tea first and eaten the cheeses first, because if you haven't, you're going to be in for a little bit of a shock and you might struggle in having to explain what it is that you're tasting. So this is one of those exercises. We'll put the links in the video notes for you where you need a tasting wheel, because this will help you with the vocabulary of what you might be experiencing. So let's talk a little bit about these pairings and why we chose what we chose. So our first one is our red Alishan tea, which, for those of you who know what this is, it's a slightly oxidized oolong out of Taiwan. It's still got that floral notes with it, but it is a little further along in oxidation, so it's sweeter, it's kind of caramel, and we have taken and paired that with an aged Asiago cheese, right? So your Asiago cheese is also going to carry some of those honey notes, but it's got a nuttiness to it. So when you combine the two, you're going to come up with a third, a little bit more nutty flavor, as well as some amazing creaminess, and you're going to find that that floral in that tea comes out. Which is a fun way to play with. Do keep in mind while you're tasting, all your teas need to be warm. So you're going to need to kind of judge how you want to do this. Next, we've taken camembert, right? A softer cheese. It's got an edge to it and a little bit of a smell. And we've paired it with Oriental Beauty. So why did we do that? They complement each other beautifully. You're going to pick up a lot more of the stone fruit flavor. You're going to pick up a lot more of the honey and the caramel, and you're going to get another round of kind of nuttiness that is amazing. Next, we've taken our Everest Gold out of Nepal. So this is a partially oxidized black tea. You can absolutely pair black teas. I would say play with the Darjeelings as well in this world, because they have got such a complex flavor. And we've paired that with aged cheddar. And the amazing part of this, and I want you to just kind of play with this a little bit, is you are going to end up with a third flavor that you're not expecting. I don't want to ruin it for you or to prejudge it for you, but it's a lot of fun. These two complement each other really well, because you're going to end up with both the creaminess, you're going to pick up a floral that was never there before, and you're going to pick up some nuttiness as well as a little bit of an umami effect. And last but not least, one of my favorite combinations that is so utterly unexpected, but they complement each other really well. So you're going to take Japanese sencha and you're going to pair it with French brie. So the brie cheese you're going after, you don't do the mild stuff. Go medium to a little bit more on that edgy, smelly side with brie. But when you pull the two together, you get an amazing effect. And that third flavor you get, if you've never had mushrooms and butter, I don't have a good way to describe it to you other than it tastes like mushrooms sauteed in butter. But you're going to get a wonderful creaminess. You're going to watch the edginess and the grassiness of the sencha fade into the background. And you're going to get a beautiful nutty note to it and an umami effect. That is absolutely amazing. So go play. And please leave us in the comments your favorite combination of cheese and tea. We hope you enjoyed learning more about tea with us. Hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we add more videos to our channel. And check out the highlighted videos to learn even more about tea. And last but not least, you can check out all of the teas we talk about in our videos at dominiontea.com.